What's up, everybody? What Chewy89 coming at you today with another MCP video, and this is going to be showing a representation of the difference between Green Goblin before and Green Goblin after. If you guys can do me a favor, if you can, dislike the video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and more MCP content. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I was in a couple of groups yesterday, and really big. Once this card dropped, I was looking at the conversation going back and forth with players, and like people not understanding why this is a buff, and people not understanding, or people just explaining it and people truly not understanding. I think people need a visualization of what I'm talking about, of what we're talking about, and why I think these changes are significant and make Green Goblin a viable character and a really fun character to play forward, and why Spider Foes are on the rise right now. Once the new cards drop and the new rules drop and all that good stuff. So let's talk about Green Goblin before we get anywhere, okay? Green Goblin before. Now, some people had some issues with understanding what a builder is. Okay, a builder is an attack that just nets you power. That's your power gaining thing, right? That's what you do to build your power, to use your superpowers and etc. That's all it is in a nutshell. That's it. His builder was below average. Okay, for a 4th threat. First of all, he's a leader, and his builder is a 4-die builder. And it's a physical attack. Now, what you're gonna say is like, oh, you can change it to energy. That's fine. But energy defense, it's out of all of these, energy defense is probably the one that where you see the weakest at. Some people have 2, some people have 1. But I mean, it's still 3 to 4, right? And when you're attacking people with 3 to 4 defense, and you're netting 1 more die than them, correct? It really isn't beneficial at all. And if you make it equal to damage dealt, if you think about it, you have to do a decent amount of damage to gain you some power. This attack wasn't enough. This needed to be a 5-die builder. And the other thing is too, like, the whole point of this attack was to get Bag of Tricks off. Bag of Tricks with 4 dice. I mean, before was like, I don't know the percentage. I'm just guessing right now. I think it's 25%, maybe lower. Just do me a favor. Do me a favor. If you're out there, grab 4 dice, roll it 10 times. See how many times you pull off the wild. Just do that. Roll it 10 times and see how many times you get the wild. And then you let me know if that's efficient enough for you. This also, going to 5-die helps out getting Bag of Tricks a little more consistently, which is good because you want to get Bag of Tricks and you want to pull that off. You want to get Incinerate or Bleed or whatever the case may be, because you want to lower the defenses and then like help out the rest of your team or help out Goblin take that character down. The other thing is too, this doesn't have rerolls either. He doesn't have any rerolls, so that's another thing that was hurting him too. Now, if this was a 4-die builder with a reroll built inside of it, I would understand it, but there's no reroll. So this attack was poopy, and if you had success with this, kudos to you. Me, I've had no success with this attack ever. So, whatever. So this is going to 5-die, and that's why that is a big deal, and that's why that's really good. Oscorp weaponry. Once per turn, while an allied character is attacking, it can spend 1 power when modifying opposing defense dice. If it does, it may reroll 1 opposing defense dice. What changed here is that you're not paying the power anymore, and the wording changed, which is now you can do it during the modified dice step, which means I think the opponent modifier rerolls their die first, and then you get to modify, and it's free. I'm telling you right now, for a team that was power starved and needed power, this hurt. Paying 1 power hurt more than you think. Let me give you a scenario. So let's say you're playing Goblin and you're playing on Mutant Madmen. You go up, you interact with the trap. You get the trap. You spent your power. Now you have no power. Oh, they're within range 4. Let me do an attack. 4-die attack. Okay, I did a couple hits. He blocked it. Oh, wait, let me modify their defense die. Oh, but I have no power to do it. That was the problem. There's other situations that I can bring up right now. Let's say, for example, there's an extract and you need X amount of power to do it. You did 9 of the Goblin, right? You're doing the big spender. Oh, okay, you spent the power. You made them reroll a defense die. Oh, yeah, cool. Then you look down. Oh, where's my power? I can't pick up the extract. And for something that's once per turn, should have never been a power cost. Period. if this weren't once per turn, I would probably be like, okay, cool, maybe. But it's once per turn, so that's why that's huge. I just gave two examples right there, right? Now, granted, those are just two things I think off the top of my head. Okay, one was a turn one play, one was like turn three, turn four, whatever. But that's huge. Okay, not being able to spend that, not being able to, I mean, taking away that power for you to spend a power to do this is huge. It benefits you as a Spider Foes player. It keeps that power for you to use it wherever else you need to use it. Okay, so that's the whole point of that, and that's why this makes it better. And rerolling defense dice, you got to understand. Someone was mentioning this yesterday. Defense dice have, I believe, one less deck. They take crit wild. You're more likely to hit somebody than to block something. Okay. I think you're blocking on 3 out of 8. I think on hits you're doing 4. It's 50-50. And I could be wrong there. Again, if I'm wrong, let me know down below. I make mistakes. So that's why that's huge. And I don't know how many times I spent the power and somebody rerolled the defense and rolled the defense die and then they rolled another block. It would always frustrate me. And that's why it would always piss me off about spending the power for this. So let's get into a scenario here, okay? And this is just something I came off the top of my head. This is a standard game here. So I got the green green goblin on this side. I have Angela on this side. I think this is a good example here because, you know, Angela's very popular and she moves really fast and does a lot of crazy stuff. So she starts off the turn 2 power. Let's go with Angela's turn here. Typical Angela turn on, and right now we got Mutant Madmen, which is the traps, and we have the Alien Rebel. Okay, I just chose those two. Okay, I chose Mutant Madmen for a specific reason. One, it's one of Spider Foes, if not Spider Foes, best secure, and it's gonna serve as an example to what I'm talking about with pre-Goblin. Okay, let's go with Angela. One of Angela's favorite moves. She can move twice. She can move once here, right? If I can stand still. I can stand still. Okay, should be within 1 of the rebel. Okay, easily. Like right there. I even have a little bit more space that I can give myself, somewhere like over here or something. But for the sake of this, we're gonna stay about right here. We're within run of the rubble, whatever the case may be. Spends a power, whatever, doesn't get it. Okay, now she can attempt again. Right? Now she can attempt again. Okay, let's say she comes out to here. Because she has a long move and a big base. Okay. Get out to here, somewhere out to here. And I'm having some issues placing on. I might have not chose the right map for this. But I've done this a few times. And it works. It's just physics, right? Hey. Okay, let's just go somewhere right there. The whole point is to show you that she can come out to here. I mean, there's a little bit more movement over here where she will be within 1 of that rebel. Okay, she's within 1 of that rebel, okay? Whatever. That's probably not the most optimal, but she's within 1 of the rebel. That's the whole point. Even if I fix her, she's going to be within 1 of the rebel, okay? She'll be within 1 of it easily. Not even a question. She rolls for it, whatever. Doesn't get it, okay? She's there now, okay? So, where's range 4? Right now, I don't have an attack with Goblin, right? Okay. So, I'm going to have to move, right? So, here we go. Let's move. Let's move. Goblin. Now, here's the thing. We're within 4 of her. Now we got 2 decisions to make. Now, let's say, for example, you said, okay, let me roll for the secure. Let's do that first. Let me spend the power, all right? 4 dice, whatever. Yeah, right, it's mine. Okay. Let's do an attack on Angela now. 4 dice. 4 dice over here. I'm doing this on the fly. So, okay, whatever. We're gonna roll attack dice first. Here we go. I got 2 hits. I got the wild. Cool. Angela rolls. Oh, damn it. No. Angela rolls. Oh, I got a crit. Now, in this scenario, what happened here was that, you know, I netted 1 damage and I got the incinerate, which is cool. And I got 1 damage through. That's cool. If I wanted to, right? Now here's the other issue. Now here's the issue that I'm running into, right? So let's say I wanted to do 2 damage. Well, I can't, because I don't have any power to do the leadership. So I did 1 damage, gained 1 power. That's all I gained out of that. Okay, now luckily she got incinerated, which is good. So which is fine. Now next turn I can just, you know, probably go ham and do what I need to do, right? So that scenario, I got the secure. I got a point of damage in, right? And I got incinerate, which is a really good situation, which is not bad. Now let's show it to you buffed. Let's show it to you buffed. So now let's spend the power. We're gonna roll. We got the secure. Okay. Now we're going to take away incinerate off of Angela. Now let's go to 5 dice. Now it's a 5-die builder. Let me show you it. Now let me show you with the changes. That was pre-Goblin. Now here we go. Oh, look at this. Now granted, this is a hot roll here. All the dice today, really not really representing themselves well. Okay, so I got 4 damage, 5 dice, right? Let's go to Angela, roll 4 dice. All right, block 1, take 3. And I got the incinerate off. But in this situation, so now this is buff Goblin. I don't have any power. Oh, reroll a defense die. Okay, reroll. That's 4 hits coming through now, compared to 1 damage that I did before. Now, this is hot dice, right? You're not going to get this situation every single time, but the point is that now I'm able to go to the secure. I'm able to go to the secure, grab it, do an attack, and still be able to use my leadership to see if I can net 1 more point of damage. In the previous situation, I got 2 hits, right? Or what was it? Yeah, I think I rolled 2 hits. I think Angela blocked once. Okay, or whatever the case. I can't remember the previous result. Let me go to Jarvis. Hold on a minute. And now this video is going to hell because I can't focus now. Okay, let's go to the previous example here. It's roll results. Yeah, I rolled. It was something like that. I rolled like a hit and a wild or whatever the case may be. The point is that what I did, for me to net 1 more point of damage, I couldn't do it. I didn't have the option to do it. So now Goblin goes to 4 power, which is insane, and did 4 damage to Angela and got the incinerate off. So the odds just get better in your favor. Is my point. And you're able to use the leadership now without a penalty. Paying the power was a penalty in my eyes, and not letting you be able to do certain things. So, yeah. So that's an example of buff Goblin versus pre-buff Goblin. Okay, so me not being able to reroll versus me being able to reroll. And again, dice are dice, right? I rolled hot on this one, and I rolled pretty well on the previous one. But situations with pre-buff Goblin really don't go that way. In my experience, they don't. So yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, those are the changes to Goblin. I hope this is a better representation of what the difference is between Goblin before and Goblin now, and what he's going to do and what he's going to bring to the table as a leader. This isn't a good example. I mean, whatever. I mean, I did the best I could with what I have, but I want you to just see the difference between the 2 builders and the leadership and how it worked before. You saw that before I did an attack, I couldn't reroll the defense dice at all because I spent the power to do the secure. In this situation, I rolled for the secure. I spent the power. I did my 5-die builder. I did a stupid amount of damage. Granted, this is not going to happen every single time, but you're netting yourself one more die, and you have the option to re-roll without a penalty. You saw what that did. I was able to. Now, granted, it's granted they could have re-rolled into a defense die, but the point is you didn't spend the power to do so. You save that power. You're able to roll the defense die and basically just see if the odds are in your favor. If they roll a blank, if they don't roll a block. Now you just netted yourself one more point of damage that you wanted to do, which is awesome. Which sets up Goblin really nicely for next turn. Which he can do a hit and run. He can do a trick or treat, decide to roll, move within him, or whatever the case may be, and you just did 4 damage to Angela. That's the difference. So, yeah, I think that'll be it. All right, guys, that's it for me. Let me know your thoughts down below. If I could have done this better, let me know. I mean, I just did this on the fly. This probably isn't the best example. I hope what I'm explaining makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, just ask me down below in the comment section. I'll clarify what I'm talking about. If you want me to do this again and maybe do a different scenario or whatever the case may be, I can do that for you. That's fine. Just let me know down below. Anyway, that's it for me. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Please remember to like, dislike, comment down below, subscribe to my channel with more MCP content on the way. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.